Nope, no batteries. You guys suck. All right, Ziran, I got to check out the Halloween Havoc. Let's see what we got here. Cool. I'm trying to think if I've seen that somewhere before. Like, I'm trying to think where that came from. Where'd you find that one, brother? It's been a long time. Eric is replacing Eric. What's going on? Oh, we got all the regulars in here tonight. I like it. I like it already. Hopefully some info and updates going soon. Yep, I'm going to show you some new stuff tonight. It's not going to be very exciting in terms of what you guys are used to seeing out of this game. But for us, it's a monster step forward. We're actually breaking it all down and starting from scratch. Not starting from scratch, but like Robert is like basically starting the code from step one. And so we're focusing on like, let's make sure gameplay is awesome. And I'll show you some stuff here tonight. So. Oh, that's right, Zeron. I remember seeing that. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. I forgot all about it. That looks so cool. Oh, okay. You guys are talking. You guys are chatting. Oh, we got Oski. We got the eunuch. We got all the regulars in here tonight. This is my tree wrestler getting off the floor. You guys are in fine form already. You guys are in fine form already. I'm glad to see everybody's online. Sorry I missed out last week. I've been busy and work and junk. But yeah, let's see if we're a little laggy here tonight. Looks like I don't think I have anything that's going on here. Yeah, that looks terrible. Let me pause that. Yeah, I'll do that. Why are you buffering? Yeah, I'm buffering a little too strongly here. I could be. I'm having some downloads. I might be downloading some stuff in the. Might be downloading some stuff in the background here, like some Windows updates or something. I got all kinds of stuff going. I got a Discord channel going. We got all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's. Let me hop open. Let me grab my laptop real quick. I want to see how we're doing on that. Be right back. Yeah, stream's laggy. I don't know what's going on here. Let me. Looks okay from one end. Now let me see. Let me fire up. It could be Twitch has been going crazy because of all the Fortnite and PUBG streams. Maybe there's something to that. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can load up Twitch here on my laptop and see if it's any better on my end. Stand by. Helps if you turn the Wi-Fi on. No, this time is you guys. See, you guys are cracking me up, man. I love you guys. One time I'm having, although I've actually had a pretty good day. I was joking with my my friends that I actually, for me, my Mondays. Or my Thursdays are more like Mondays. I can't stand. I normally can't stand my Thursdays. I'm like at that point, I'm already at the end of my rope for the week and all that stuff. It looks like I'm doing a little bit better. Suddenly smooth for me. Okay, maybe it's just a little. So maybe I just had a little bit of a gag here in the short term, but that's good. Yeah, I said I'll. Eunuch, you're always getting new machines, brother. Good for you, man. Get some new toys. Get those toys. Love it. Love Takeover. Yeah, Takeover was great. I said the whole WrestleMania weekend was pretty fun. I got to tell you though, those WrestleManias are getting to be too long. Yeah, because we haven't talked about WrestleMania at all. My God, I thought they were on track for one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. The first 2 hours of that show were fantastic. And I thought, holy Toledo, this show is going to be absolutely balls out amazing. And then, boy, they just kind of hit a wall. I actually thought, boy, the AJ and Nakamura match was one of the, that was just such a disappointment, which it was going to be impossible. It was going to be impossible to live up to the hype, but I was really disappointed by that. And then the whole show just fell off a cliff. Boy, there's just things that are just too long. They're just too long. And then, boy, the main event was just a real stinker. And I feel bad because, you know, boy, you're going to get me going again. I had all calmed myself down, but it pissed me off because I had a moment. I had a moment where Roman Reigns was a bloody mess, and I thought that's his Steve Austin moment, where he like finally got behind the fans. Like he kept coming. Randy Orton, when he got bloodied up like that, he just went down for the count. He was knocked out, and Roman Reigns like was just a complete mess. What a blade job. Whether it was hard way, whatever. He looked fantastic. And then he goes and gets F5 in 30 seconds, and all that momentum is gone. And I thought, man, he looked. I bought into it. I was against the match, and all of a sudden, me and my buddy were both looking at it like, Jesus Christ, Roman's a mess, but he's still going, and we were behind it. We finally were behind Roman Reigns, and man, they killed it. They killed it. Oh man, oh. Like I said, for me, they had it. They had a moment there. They had a moment where I thought, that's it. That is what Roman Reigns has got his moment. He got his WrestleMania moment. He had his Steve Austin moment with the blood and all that stuff, and he finally was going to beat down Brock, and they blew it. They blew the whole thing, and I was pissed off for 2 days. I was mad. Well, that came out of nowhere. He needs to sell the company for Disney. No. They said we don't want Disney to take over WWE. That's going to be like Time Warner taking over WCW. You don't want Disney going in at it. Dang, Grasshopper is getting the double beatdown with the sticks. Vince needs to focus only on the XFL. No, it's what I said. I really enjoyed, like I said, those first 2 hours of Mania were so much fun. I thought Charlotte and Asuka was fantastic. I loved the tag match. I loved all that. I said all that stuff was fantastic, and I just, oh man, I really, really enjoyed it. But boy, it fell off a cliff, and you're just so tired. There's so much, there's just so much. Oh, Zeron, what are you working on here, buddy? Pretty funny. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work that into my avatar somewhere. Like I have to like put batteries in my background or something like that. That's funny. Zeron, what you need to do is you need to get Random Cable's tree wrestler going in Fire Pro. See if they have a way to make a tree out of a wrestler. Yeah, I thought Asuka should have won too. I really was. All my picks ended up being way wrong, which is surprising of no one. But I thought Asuka should have taken it. I thought she'd keep that streak going a little longer. But it's all right. Like I said, it was a good match. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And like I said, there was so much of that Mania that I really enjoyed, but boy, they said it's just such a long show. But it's here on like that. I gotta tell you though, the other match I'm getting hyped for is this Greatest Royal Rumble. My God, this card's loaded. It's completely stacked. I feel bad that the women can't get any matches on that card, but my God, that Royal Rumble and the whole card is just completely loaded. Must be they're taking that one pretty seriously, but I'll be watching live on Friday afternoon. Yeah, I gotta tell you, my favorite match of the whole night, and I hate myself for saying it, but the Ronda Rousey match popped me more than any of them. I had an absolute blast watching that match. They told a fantastic story. I thought Ronda looked great. Man, it was great. I thought it was absolutely great. So I have absolutely no beef with that match whatsoever. Yeah, Random Cable, are you on our Discord? I think you're on Discord. I know Fire Honor is. Yeah, for anybody who's bored or is into the newfangled technology, we got a Discord server running. Thank you to Zeron for hooking that up for us. I said when Nakamura hit the low blow on AJ, I yelled audibly out loud, yes. Because for me, that was what the match was missing, was any kind of a story or any kind of a fire, any kind of a rooting interest. You just kind of had, it was like an exhibition. And as long as you're telling me that WrestleMania match was kind of chapter 1 and the best is yet to come, cool by me, because those cats are better. You know, they're capable of a lot more. And I think that the heel turn was really, really fantastic. They're going to have to be a little delicate on how they handle the, I don't know, I worry about the ethnic thing sometimes, like you know, oh, sneaky Japanese guy. It's going to be close. You're going to have to be tough not to fall into old stereotypes when it comes to some of that kind of stuff. But I think it adds some fire to the fuel, you know, some fuel to the fire, and I'm all for it. So, like I said, like, if you're telling me WrestleMania was just chapter 1, I can forgive the match. But like I said, if you got a year-long rivalry or a 6-month rivalry they're going to be building, works for me. I watched a little bit of Raw, and they only caught a little bit of SmackDown. Saw the Superstar shake-up, and they definitely rearranged things. Want John Cena to retire. I'm still a Cena mark, I know. I gotta tell you though, I was shocked at that whole Brie Bella split up. I don't know. Maybe John's getting to be too big for his britches now, and he's like, hey, I can do better. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That match pissed me off. I hated the Taker. Well, I don't know. I get it. I understand. And if we're gonna get Taker at Mania, I'm fine with a little squash match. You know, just to, you know, beat down Cena. I'm okay with that. But like I said, I was disappointed with that. Zeron, I'm wondering something. Did WWE patent match types like ladder? No, because they're not the ones who invented it. That was actually invented in Alberta, Canada, up in Stampede. They had the very first ladder match. In fact, I believe Bret Hart was in the first one. So yeah, there's no gimmick on that. Believe me, there ain't going to be any holding ladders back. It's an object in the ring. Are you kidding me? There's no way they could have anything like that. So. SmackDown came out looking good. Yeah, like I said, I always like the Superstar shakeup. It just gives some new matches, and I thought that what they did with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on Raw was pretty funny. I'm very much looking forward to Miz Daniel Bryan. Been waiting for that one for a couple of years. I think that you can use gimmick. Yeah. Want the ladder to be 30 foot tall. We were talking about that today, yesterday. Me and Dave were talking about that. You know, because I'm working on the new website finally, and I know, yeah, it's really funny. Here's a funny joke. Apparently, this is the time of year I start thinking about redoing the website. I looked at all my old notes, and it's almost exactly to the day for the last 3 years that I have done notes. It's like literally like, you know, April 17th, April 20th, and April 19th. It's like, oh my God! But I'm actually going to do it this time. I'm actually got half the code bitten. But we were talking about that. You know, what are the things that kind of, you know, how do we differentiate ourselves from WWE 2K17? And it's like, we can dream up any match type we want. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean we even ever, you know, we could have 6 cages stacked on top of each other. Why not? And just have it an open air stadium. WWE can't do that, but talk about a funny match type and then knocking somebody off of that thing. Are you kidding me? So, can it be added where you can hold a weapon when climbing the cage? I think we have talked about that. I think that's, I would love to get some weapons up there. I totally agree with all that stuff. Classic Believe t-shirts should totally be in game. I would definitely like to see some new attire getting in that game. That's one of the other things we're talking about is how to start fleshing out this creator wrestler a little bit deeper so you guys can make some more fun guys a little bit. So, the other thing on tap for tonight is I want to show you 2 different builds, kind of a compare and contrast. Robert the Man has been hard at work, kind of porting everything over to the new engine. And one of the things that we've decided to do, and not decided, but Robert kind of made the call, and I'm thrilled that he's doing it, is we're kind of working on it at like a component at a time. So literally the build you're going to be seeing is like literally like two half-naked guys just in a ring. It's the standard Brainbuster engine joke. But we wanted to do this in order to be able to like isolate where any of our memory leaks are, or like any of the things that are bogging us down. Because right now, and I'll show you this build that we did after this match is over with. I was running this thing at 4K video at like well over 60 frames a second. It looks tremendous. Now, granted, that's without all the other assets loading in. It's just base skin and you know, a standard wrestling mock-up. You'll see it in a second, but it looks good and it runs at a monster resolution. Thanks, Ziron. But we were both like Dave said, his frame rates went up way a bunch too, and so that's really cool. Like I said, I was running it at 4K video natively in full screen mode, and the damn thing looks flawless. But again, that's without loading up all the crowds, all the ring textures, all the high-res stuff. And so that's what we're trying to do is nail the animations and the gameplay, and then start adding bits and pieces back into it, just to say, okay, this is, they're only wearing underwear. They're not. There's no black boxes or anything. They're wearing standard wrestling types. You'll see it. But Robert was tweaking some of the shadows and some of that stuff, and so again, it's going to be. You're not going to be looking at a build that's got the Hallows Eve arena and all that kind of stuff. But again, we're trying to just isolate things step by step and say, okay, have we nailed this part? And then just keep adding stuff. And so this is the stuff we're working on right now is all the hard part. In terms of adding all the other stuff, the arena and all that stuff, that's going to be a lot easier. It's just really a matter of, like kind of said, memory management at that point. But we're trying to nail the grappling and get all the moves looking tight. Show us or die. It's coming. I'm finishing up the match. We got an hour to kill. I have to kill an hour here. So chill, y'all, or die. Come on, man. You don't want me to die. Who's gonna entertain you? And I should have worn my referee shirt tonight. Totally forgot. I should save that for special occasions though. So yeah, so I've been waist deep in website development, and I've been studying like literally hundreds of video game websites and seeing what game websites are awesome and what are terrible. And you'd be surprised how many AAA websites are absolutely awful. And a lot of the good stuff's all on the indies. And so we're just borrowing copiously from good ones, and I like, thanks, Zara. Thanks, you have my back. So yeah, we'll see. God, it's 27 minutes into this match, and we've only got one guy eliminated. Colby Eric Robot one. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we've only had one guy eliminated here so far. Man. Yep, so wheels are in motion, gang. Mr. Wrestling 5 has been hard at work working on some new stuff, and I definitely can't tell you what he was working on there, but trust me, you guys are going to be very, very intrigued because I lost my shit when I saw some of his early mock-ups. So we'll keep it on the down low. But yeah, that should be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. I think you guys are going to really dig the direction we're going. So so I've got that on the plate, and then I'm also starting to... player 4 might win again. We got although the method is, so we've only got, we're gonna run out of time, but that's all right. I want to show you guys these builds anyway. So, I'm gonna show you two. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you two builds. I'm gonna show you the first build that Robert sent us, and you're gonna be able to see all the stuff that we kind of were like, dude, you got to fix this. You got to fix this. You're not gonna. Even if you say it, I'm not going to admit it anyway. I like the beach ball. That's a funny idea. That would be a pretty funny Easter egg. All right, so we had no winners there. All right, so I'm going to close this one out here. And let me fire up. Basically, what I want to do is to kind of show you guys our process here. This is the very first build that Robert sent us. Let's see. Let me do this. Well, might as well give it the acid test here. Let me close this out real quick. Let me do window capture. Do this. Okay. And I just have to resize it because I'm running it. I want to kind of give not only the engine a test drive, but I want to give I want to see if I can get the game to work. stand by, stand by, stand by. That's the other thing too. It's going to be awfully quiet because I don't have any audio to go along with this, but it's all good. All right. So let's make that visible here. All right. So here's your naked guys. You will notice an FPS up in the corner. Again, I don't know if it's a lie or not. I think it's always a lie, but it's like I said, it's running a lot smoother. This is also running at right now. I've got it at like 2590, whatever the 16:9 is in the 16:9 with 2500 pixels, and then I'm also running it on like the excellent graphics mode. Yeah, the lighting definitely does look better. Let me start firing this up here. Again, it's your standard Brainbuster engine, but again, it's just all right. Hang on here, quiet. Here we go. Sorry, I had to turn my yeah, we got to work on the shininess a little bit, but like I said, it's and again, this is the very first build, so you're going to see flaws in this thing. You're going to notice that like the guys are like they're floating like about an inch above the ring, and Robert fixed that in the next build. But again, you're going to see how like as we're going through here, like some of these animations don't look all that great. Some of the hit detection and some of that stuff don't look very good. But yeah, he's also moonwalking. Yeah, let me because that was the other thing too, is I don't think we have like a lot of the health or damage things going on in here. All right, this is something else that I noticed that was happening too. Let me fix my controller situation here. now they're dancing. Hang on, I'm waiting for the controller to connect. Oh my God, I'm making my do-si-do, round and round and she goes. All right, well, so we've had our first gong here. All right, I'm gonna hit escape and get out of that. Yeah, you can't see it unless you're actually looking right at it. You guys are funny. But you'll notice that some of the stuff doesn't kind of, there's a little bit of snappiness to it. The other thing that you're going to notice, I'm going to show you in the other build that's a little bit easier to see. But the guys are actually breathing when they like fall on the ground. I'll see if I can try to pull them up here, and you guys be able to see this. I had no idea that animation actually existed, and I'm not even entirely sure where Robert pulled it from, to be honest with you. Maybe that's only in the second build. I'll have to check this out. But again, you can kind of see a couple of glitchy kind of things going on. Yeah, you can kind of see that I'll see if I can zoom in on this. It is smoother. Let me zoom in on this so you can kind of see that they actually are breathing now. And I completely lost it when I saw that, because I thought I had never seen that before, and to be honest, I didn't even know where that came from. But yeah, they get like they're huffing and puffing, and you got the facial expression actually changing. I thought that was really cool. So you can see there's a little bit of jankiness with the hands and some of that kind of stuff. And so we kind of gave Robert a list of things after everybody played it. Mr. Wrestling 5 played it and found a bunch of stuff. Dave played it and found a bunch of stuff. I couldn't do as good a job. You can kind of see it here on this particular, where I've kind of zoomed things in. You can see how the guys are kind of hovering a little bit, about an inch off the ground. They got smoking. They're coming alive. Can you imagine the blood? I know, right? Yeah, the moves look good. Finally, a smooth power bomb. That was the other thing too. Is he said he started speeding up some of these animations that were sluggish before, especially like he said, like the walk animation and all that stuff. Somewhere I've got. Let me pull up the changelog that he did on the very first one here. Stand by. Yep, grapple the opponent same way as you would. Strike any opponent. Oh, this is really cool. Let me see if I can get this to work. You guys are going to lose your minds when you see this. Check this out. Watch this. Hold on, let me grab him first. Oh no, I grabbed him too quick. Is it be the stand-up motion no longer looks overly exaggerated when they spin to face the opponent? I think that's some of the stuff that they're cleaning up. Here, let me pull the size of this back down so you guys can see the whole window here. Yeah, it pauses when you when I minimize the window here. So let me get this straightened around here. Okay, that's close enough. All right, let me see if I can get this. Ralph, what this is this is our first attempt at a Unity build. What we're doing is kind of porting things over one chunk at a time. And so what we're trying to do now is nail animations first. Check this out. You see how I can position them now? We're still deciding on what controls are going to be, but I'm going to try to lobby for the trigger buttons. But you can see now we can start positioning these things. Right now he's got them assigned to the shoulder buttons, but we can actually position the guys now, have some control over that, which is I've been dying for that. For anybody who's been sick of me looking at the trying to position the stuff. Yeah, Zeron woke up. He saw that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but again, I agree with you guys. The lighting looks a lot better. Yeah, it is actually huge. When Robert first did that, I completely lost my mind. Yeah, it looks very smooth. I've been very happy. This is actually the first build that we got from Robert, and we sent him back kind of a list of stuff. We were able to do the front grapple to back grapple, and again, this is the new mechanics. So this is some of the things that we're trying to smooth out. And so let me fire up the second one here. This is kind of the 0.01, and then this is the one that he just sent us maybe 2 or 3 days ago. That's got a lot of this stuff cleaned up. And I haven't actually played this version yet. I've only played it a little bit. But you can see now that feet look good, much better. Let me get Robert's developer notes here because I want to see the stuff I need to check for. Improved striking response when pressing the strike button, corrected feet height, the top rope clothesline's better, ghosting between, it's mostly transitions kind of stuff. Okay, we got all kinds of things. Fixed targeting during running moves. Okay, so we got a laundry list of things to test here. So it looks like we've got some running going. We don't have a rope bounce yet. The running still looks like that could be improved. That looks like that could be sped up a little bit. Yeah, we still got some targeting a little bit with with some of that stuff. But again, this is all we have the same base animations. Yeah, but that's I don't know. I have to. Some of the stuff that I was going to. I told Robert what you should do is get the slow-mo, the screenshot mode. Back into the game so that we can tell. Okay, so let's see if we got the top rope clothesline working. Okay, that's the moonsault. Wow, the moonsault looks good. Wow, that looked great. Oh, okay. Here's something I want to pay attention to. Check out the cell. He said when you spear the guy, they have different cells, like a randomized. Okay, so that was more like a little flop. Let me see if I can kind of grapple him and throw him into the ropes here. Yeah, running still looks a little janky. Ooh, that punch looks good. Sorry guys, I don't have the chat window just open up. Let me open this up in chat here. Crap. I have windows everywhere. Crap, what did I do? Okay, there we go. Can I get early? We're going to keep a lid on this one just for a little while. I want to make sure that, like I said, we don't want to release anything too early on this one, especially since we're literally breaking it day by day. Let Let me see if I can I haven't been able to get that different cell going. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got to work on that run. That run looks not so good. I need that punch to go with my punch. Okay, I'll have to maybe examine the video a little bit. He said something about, like I said, it's a randomized running spear attack selling animation. Because one of the things we were talking about is, wouldn't it be cool if, like, we had different cells for some of these attacks. Running is worse. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because it looks pretty good. Yeah, see, I disagree with this. He remapped the position to the right stick, so that when you grab them, you use the right stick. I guess I don't mind that. I feel like I was an advocate for the trigger buttons. I thought that was kind of the most appropriate, the ones that are kind of sit underneath these things. What is this game could benefit is free running control. Totally. Got to work on the collision a little bit. Yep, this is like I said, this is the hardest part of all of this, is really trying to tweak, because that's what's being redone and rebuilt, is kind of how we're doing our animation, not the animations themselves, but how we're getting them into the game. We're using a different mechanic, and so this is, you know, a little bit of cleanup going on. Is it almost like a start from scratch you guys are doing? That's probably not the word to sell. I think not the word to use. I think it's fair to say that we're starting from scratch with the code base. Like that's what's getting cleaned out. What we're trying to do is we're trying to isolate exactly what is causing any of our lagginess. And so we want to see, okay, oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got one cell where the guy flips over completely backwards, and one guy where rope physics and ragdoll collisions to the rope physics. I know rope physics is definitely on the list, or at least getting those. Okay, yep, we've got I think we've got one. I'll have to double check that. Fix sliding when running. Okay, so that's been improved. Need to replace a few codes here and there. Yep. Yes, I haven't actually played this, but you can see how the guy's breathing now, and you got a facial animation change. Let me see if I can zoom in on this, because this is pretty neat. Oops, let me go to window capture. I don't want to make this too obnoxious, because I mean, these guys can see this, but let me see if I can knock him down again. But you can see how he I'll try to reposition him here. Let's see if he, yeah, because he's got like his whole facial animation changes. Can't see it real well there. Yeah, he'll be sucking wind. It's great. I mean, it's great from a certain standpoint. Okay, so the back grapple looks pretty good. Let me try reposition. Let's see if I can position him on a back grapple. Hang on, let me pull that up. There we go. Sorry guys, I know this is going to be like the world's quietest Twitch without all the music and stuff. All right, this is a good example of how I can see if I can pick him up. And that's something I've noticed right now is that. Okay, so that's the stick. Yeah, I don't care for the stick. I would think I would much rather have a. I think I would much rather have it be trigger, but again, that's a minor point. Okay, so let's see if I can do the clothesline here. Oh no, that's moonsault. Oh, we overshot him. Oh, sorry. Let me reposition the camera here. Sorry, guys. That's Ralph. Your feelings match exactly ours. That we were trying to add so much stuff in that we were losing track of some of the more important stuff. But that's why we're kind of doing this stuff one at a time. And so I'm glad you guys are on board. That's why it's going to take us. Robert's moving pretty quickly through all this stuff, and it's just I think the hardest part of all of this is just going to be tweaking the other stuff, because all the other stuff is working just fine. All the arenas and all that stuff should be just fine. It's just a matter of tweaking up this gameplay a little bit and really nailing hit detection and our animations and maybe some of the lighting stuff. And then, like I said, as we start adding things back, okay, so is it okay? That's your switch grapple. Yeah, but yeah, they definitely. I definitely agree with you guys that it's probably a little too glossy. But I can tell you right now, like I said, this is all 60 frames a second. This is at the highest graphics capability too. Like this is on fantastic graphics mode. So yeah, good job to the crew here. This is definitely improved. Let me see if I can figure out. Does anybody remember what the cane clothesline is? Okay, let me try that again. Is it X? Okay, yeah, it still looks, but you know that always did look like crap. That's never been a real strong one here. But any ETA? Not yet. I'm not going to put an ETA on any of this stuff just yet. I know, but we're trying. We're working really hard to like get this moving. We don't want to lose any of our momentum at all. But we're going to try to do some things to keep things going. But I know it sucks. I hate support is what the game really needed. Unity 4 was good, but there are already better versions. Yep, I agree. But I'm thrilled to see you guys are happy with us focusing on gameplay for a while. We suspected that you guys were going to be on board with that. But we also want to make sure that you still have some fun with the other match types. But really smoothing things up here, and then just keep going. I mean, that's the thing. And then again, trying to solve where any of our bottlenecks are in terms of some of the slowing down. Like where specifically does things start bogging down, and so we can start isolating it one by one. So yeah, don't worry about adding matches. We're gonna, believe me, we want to keep momentum going. Yeah, we don't want to make you guys wait any longer. I'm not gonna make. I mean, bloody hell, I'm not gonna be able to wait for a year. That's. Yeah, that tornado punch looks good. Oh, that cutter looks so good. Oh, the cutter looks so good. Yep, I agree, guys. All right, I'm gonna close this out right now, and we'll go back to the real game. But I wanted to at least give you guys a sneak peek at all that stuff. But like I said, and it's entirely plausible that we're gonna have like new stuff to show you pretty much every week, because like I said, Robert the Man has been jamming through, and he's motivated now, man. I'm telling you what, he is motivated, and it's been fun. It's been fun watching him go through all this stuff. No, I don't want that one. Bloody hell, 3. Sorry, so about your volume. There. All right, we'll fire up one more. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm trying to think what else is coming up and whatever is new and exciting. We'll do another. We'll do some cage action. We haven't done any cage action here tonight. We'll get some help. We'll get some cell action going. Where's our Chambers of Hell? Strong style. What the hell? Hold. Big Bane. Hell, let's do Blade Shot. What the hell? There we go. All right. Yeah, the ability to rotate the moment before making a move, that is huge. I am really fired up for that. I could not agree with you more. I am truly excited for that. I think that's going to make a big difference in all this stuff. But I'm definitely excited for that, for sure. Rotation, yeah. Rotating thing stole the show. I know. Believe me, when I saw that, I completely lost my mind because I've been begging for that for a long time. Again, Robert is said he's the man, and our believe me, we got some fun stuff coming, and I'll show it to you as soon as I can. What's tricky is I want to make sure that like we're trying to figure out. One of the things that I've been struggling with is trying to figure out how to like keep you guys interested but not give away too much stuff so that progress just looks so incremental. I want to be able to like drop bombs on you guys and just say here's 5 new awesome things. So we're trying to figure out the timing of all that kind of stuff. How are the entrances planned to work in the final game? We'll be able to control the character to the ring or use taunts, or will there be presets? I would imagine in the short term, it's probably going to work exactly like it does right now. Like I said, we're going to entrances and all that kind of stuff are that's icing on the cake, but we want to make sure we kind of nail some of this other stuff. But we're also quite open and willing and honest to say, okay, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to be able to do with your entrances and all that kind of stuff? So when the engine thing is done, you guys are moving and staying with that and leaving this current version will be left behind. Yes, it's essentially, the game is still going to update. We're not going to make you buy a new game or buy a new version of the game. We're not doing any of that crap. But this particular version will kind of get like locked down and say, okay, that's the Unity 4 build. And we may do something with that down the road, whatever, just to get people interested. But, we were just talking about that today. What do we do with all that thing? But, like I said, to be able to do the, we're going to make a transition and just switch everything over. And I think that's probably the right move. Again, you're not going to get, we're not going to ding you guys for, anything else or make you guys pay for anything else again or anything like that. So don't worry about any of that stuff. But, like I said, hopefully it'll be, if we do our job right, it's going to be a pretty smooth transition. You guys aren't, it's just, you're going to notice all the performance increases. And maybe a couple of new bits of functionality, but like I said, I think I really like this game right now in terms of some of the functionality, except that the computer guys are not quite sure who to beat up at this point. They're all very confused at each other. What's going on up there? Somebody punched somebody. They're all just walking around. They're like, what are you going to do? Hey, what's going on? You going to go get lunch? Being able to control the character allows more freedom with arena types because certain arenas might be smaller and others may have certain props. For me, this is going to be critical to be able to like start tossing guys off the cage or through the cage in these openings and all that stuff. So I'm pretty stoked for that. I think that's what's going to be most exciting for me. What are these guys doing up here? Look, get your gong. I know, right? What are these guys doing up here? Like, is it just like a UN peace summit up here? Fight! What are they doing? This is kind of funny. It's the world's least violent wrestling game. To get off crack, did you upload the Gong Show 100 builds to Itch.io yet? No, it's on my list. And in fact, we got something. I don't want to tease it. I don't want to tease it just yet, but we're working on something really fun. That we're gonna do with this. So stay tuned. I want to show you guys something, but. I'll make it a little bit of a surprise. Maybe if there's a way I can do a teaser, because I think I sent that to Dave on email. Let's see if I can pull up something here. Oh, you guys are lucky I'm in a good mood tonight. I've actually had a pretty good day today, so I can't complain. Let me see if I can find. Where are you? Oh, Leo. Let's see if I can find this. Maybe I can figure out a way to like flash this on the screen real quick. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. All right, let me try this. All right. Well, I thought it was Dave. I thought I sent it to my Gmail. Maybe not. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble finding what I was looking for. Okay, maybe I can figure out a way to like flash this on the screen real quick. I don't know. This is just something where I know. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm restarting this match. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I've been screwing around, and we're gonna restart that. I was trying to find. I know. I didn't know. Did somebody remove the attack moves to the game? Let's see if that happens again. If they get up on top of the, if they get on top of the. Maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, all right. I'm gonna hide that one. You guys saw it. You have to hit the pause button and go back in the archives. Oh goodness. All right, hang on here. Yeah, let's see if they're still fighting up on the cage. If they get all up there, if they just having like a little tea party. Boy, that Nicholas thing really blew up, didn't it? That was funny. I admit, when I watched Mania, I was kind of like, oh, that's total crap, you know, and because I literally, nothing, Zeron. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I have to admit, I was a little pissed off, and we literally, me and my buddy stopped watching Mania for the Braun Strowman match, and we went and watched the AJ match from New Japan. Because we were like, I can't. We have to like see the real one, and we were so tired of Mania at that point. It's just it couldn't deal. But that ended up being pretty funny. Cool. Like I said, I wanted to give you a little teaser about that thing. It was just something I was taking a look at. I kind of mocked something up for Dave because I had an idea on how to handle some of our old builds. Yeah, but don't. Yeah. But trust me, something fun's coming. Something fun's coming. But also don't put that as gospel. It was a mock-up of an idea I had for Dave, which he liked, but I don't know if we probably weren't ready to show it yet. But like I said, it'll be between us friends. So fun times. Yeah, so what else is new? God, it's 9:50 already. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Raw Tag Division's dead. You're not kidding. Hey, at least they're fighting up here now. I don't know what that little tea party they were having up there. Yeah, whatever. Just keep it. If you screenshot it, just keep it amongst yourselves for right now. Like I said, it was probably not meant for reveal just yet. But like I said, we're gonna do something fun. I think with all those old builds. And that was kind of the angle that I thought would be kind of fun to take. We'll see. We'll see how it comes. Will the new engine with the new UI come with it? That's the other thing. I'm working while these cats are working on getting the gameplay fleshed out. I'm working on the look and how all what the menus are going to look like, the screens, all that kind of stuff. Why aren't the panels blending when they do strong grapple? Say that again, Fire Honor. Oh yeah, they aren't bending. You're right. Was that it? But did they have direct hits? Let's make. Yeah, I want to see if they did a strong grapple. Yeah, because right now they've just been doing kind of these weak grapples. Oh, nice cutter. I know there was 2 models of Jack Blaze. Yeah, that looked cool, didn't it? Let me go to free camp here. Let's get a better. Because this is the other thing I want to improve. I want to improve how all these menus work and stuff. So I would love to do something like a hotkey for screenshot mode for entering and exiting that, because this is, like I said, this drives me crazy. Having to pause it and then I accidentally restart the match, and you guys have seen me do that a million times. But like I said, I would love to see. I would love to see our slow-mo and screenshot mode and get into that new build, because I think that'll help us really detect some of that stuff. Oh, I haven't seen that bicycle kick in a while. Maybe I have. I don't know. I'll let these guys fight it up here. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I saw that they did bend for a little bit. Let me pull that up. Let me, where's my browser at? Hey, that's cool. Xeron, I don't know if have you ever sent that to us? That's kind of cool though. Wait, how old is this? Because it doesn't have a date on here, does it? Oh, June, you said, did it a year ago. I probably did see this again. Where'd you find this Wii U article at? 4 years ago. This is funny. This is, there's a guy named Sean Long. Oh boy, my God, this got all messed up. There's a guy named Sean Long who runs a Twitter account for a Nintendo enthusiast, and boy, this is how somebody took an old, like an offhand comment on Twitter and turned it into like a whole thing, a whole article. But yeah, Sean Long is not part of our project. He's part of that Nintendo website, and I kind of had. Yeah, I didn't know that the game was coming. Yeah, trust me, Random Cable. That article is 4 years old, and it was an offhand comment that I made on Twitter that, because people kept saying, "Oh, we want a Wii U port for our Kickstarter," and I said, "Man, if the demand is this high, we might have to do the math." And then somebody took that and turned it into like, link bait. So, yeah, that's the that's the original article. Hint Gong 100 leak. Yeah, funny. All right, they're moving out of frame here. But yeah, that stuff is so old. Yeah, why are they just not executing strong grapples up here? What's the deal? Because I'd like to see them break a panel. Yeah, that one has the tweet. Yeah, you're right. Right. Yeah, because that Nintendo everything. Yeah, because when we did our Kickstarter. We got a lot of buzz from some of these guys, and Sean Long was great. He hyped us up pretty good, and because we all want to be on Nintendo, for crying out loud, and that would be our dream. Yeah, why aren't those panels breaking? That was right on there. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if doesn't work in elimination mode. That doesn't make any sense though. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, because that's. I mean, they were fighting on the corner, but Gym Towel Simulator 2018. I was telling Dave about that the other day. We were laughing about that. I like the trip down memory lane here, Xeron. I guess I do. Maybe I do remember that screenshot, that menu. I see so many things. In my memory, I've got a memory of a goldfish. Now that I remember. I remember that guy. Because I remember the tattoo. I thought the tattoo was really cool. Yeah, you see how old that is. Guy, that's how long it's been since our Kickstarter. Man. Craziness. Fake John Cena got busted wide open. Oh, okay, so we got some deformation here. Maybe they just weren't hitting the corner panel just right. Get some more strong grapples on here. There you go. I wonder if it's a case where like only one of the panels can break at a time, maybe. Oh, that's getting deformed pretty good. Maybe if these guys hit it, I'll have to screenshot that. Because they're all going to collapse. No, don't give them a uh-oh. Oh, this could get messy. Oh, the double! The double whammy. I thought that was going to break the panel for sure. No, it was the one-up tattoo that I really like, Zeron. I thought that was really cool. I really liked that. Because I got to tell you, if I was ever going to get a tattoo, I think that's what I'd get. I am a big chicken shit, and I don't... permanence and all that kind of stuff, it feels like a really bad idea. I always thought that if I was going to get a tattoo, I would get the one-up mushroom. Maybe on my ankle or something. Although I've heard that's a pretty painful place to get it. Oh, we got the. Oh, see, this is where the. That's where the. Yeah, I know, right? The double brainbuster should have broken it for sure. Oh, come on, guys, come over. It must be that you can only deform one panel at a time, which I've never noticed. But are you using any of the older games for inspiration to design the UI? Sort of. I'm trying to go through and look at some of the menus and all that kind of stuff, but I'm really looking at more for like just PC games in general because you have mouse and all that kind of stuff. But it's not a bad idea to take a look at some of that kind of stuff. I've always kind of liked the WBA 2K menus. I thought those were okay. It's really more of, oh, there they go. Oh, there they go. They dropped. Oh, they all fell. I missed it. We'll see if Quick Dose falls out. Nope, that was a good drop. I should have paused it. Oh, poor they got a let's see, random cable. You got all these links going here tonight. You guys are rocking it out. That's funny. No, but sorry, I just was trying to catch up on chat. No, it's like I said, there's going to be all kinds of directions we can go with some of this kind of stuff, and so it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of stuff plays out. It's more about like just designing what it looks like. One of the things that I was kind of talking to Dave about is that, you know, like a lot of stuff, our menus and stuff. I know Quick Dose, right? What happened to him? He's just really just kind of standing up there, isn't he? Sorry, I'm making everybody dizzy. I'm sorry. Where is he? Oh, he's up on top of the cage here. Oh, they're all going to fall off. Let's see if they... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm making everybody dizzy. Where are they all? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, they're waiting for. Oh, they're waiting for. They're waiting for fake John Cena to come up here. Oh, there's going to be some massive bumps. I'm coming down and I'm going to look at it from underneath. Are you guys getting sick yet? You guys getting dizzy? What are you guys doing? What are you... Zeron, what do you got? What are you dreaming up here? Oh, come over here, guys. Right there. Right there's your hole right there. Oh, they're working on the other panel. All right. All right. See, that must be what it is. It must be just one panel at a time or is able to break or deform at once, which is the little... That isn't Quick Dose for the second time. Explain. Sorry, I'm slow tonight, Fire Honor. What are you trying to tell me? Oh, I like that. I like that screenshot, Zeron. That looks good. Man, you have to do that. You have to put that up there. I'd download it. You have thumbtacks in the game, but replace it with batteries. I love that idea. You guys are really jumped on that batteries thing. It cracks me up. I love all of those little inside jokes and stuff, man. I'm telling you, make my night. Make my night. We might run out of time limit here. Oops, sorry, that was a little unnecessary zoom on the crotch there. Sorry about that. Whoa. Whoa, making everybody dizzy. Crush. Oh. Grimhold's busted open. Oh, and so Tyrador's busted way open. gosh. Oh, Mr. Bloodshot for quick dose twice. Thank you. Thank you. I'm an idiot. It's the purple. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. You guys have, used to that by now. Wouldn't mind seeing wireframes for the UI if you have any. Don't have them built yet. But if you guys would you be interested in any of that stuff? I mean, I thought about doing like a dev night where I worked on the website or I worked on some of that stuff, but that seems, I don't know, that seems really lame. I don't know if anybody would find that even remotely entertaining or not. I always liked it when Mr. Wrestling 5 would animate and do art and all that kind of stuff on Twitch. I always thought that was really cool. I really like watching him work, but I don't know. I think my stuff would be way too boring for any of that kind of stuff. But maybe I can show you something after I kind of mock it up a little bit. One of the things that I'm struggling with is not just a UI, but like, and this is where I was headed with this is, ooh, is he going to be able to fall off the edge there? This is looking pretty good. Somebody fall, damn it. Ah! There went Bloodshot. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's coming down. That's weak. One of the things I was kind of talking to Dave about is that I always thought it would be kind of fun to like change up the look of the game every time we release a major update, so that there really isn't like one look for Pro Wrestling X, and just have some fun with it. So that every time, oh my God, he's gushing, and Tyrador's a mess. Just so that there's something different every time. I don't know. I'm playing around with some of that kind of stuff. And I've got I literally have like 100 different concepts. Oh, there's a 3 count. But some of them are really crappy. And I don't know if you guys want to release the characters, but they are missing movesets and profile biocodes because they simply don't exist yet. Okay, if that's what's holding you back, I'll bet we could find something. Oh, Ralph, you do UI design. That's cool, man. All right, so you got a rooting interest in all that stuff. Excellent, man. I'd love to see some of your. You got any portfolio examples or anything online? I'm always looking for feedback and stuff. Because like I said, the more people that we can have taking a look at this stuff, would be awesome. Sorry, the girlfriend is texting. Can't let those go. Made a PWX ring for Fire Pro and was about to post a screen, but I think I lost the files when I was switching to my new PC. Oh, bummer. I'd love to see it. I would love to see a big Pro Wrestling X mod kit for Fire Pro out there. It's something fun. And it's good promotion for our game, to be honest with you. But that was said, I would pimp it if we had a collection. Is that a night? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it here. I need to get to bed. I'm tired. I've been staying up way too late, getting sucked into stuff. But well, cool though. I would love to see it, Ralph. And that's because I said web and mobile. I would love, even if you want to email me at eric@prowrestlingx.com. I always can use another sounding board for websites and stuff because I said I've got a structure built, and it can't hurt to get some feedback and some other things. So somebody tell the people on Impact Channel about PWX. Yeah, we're gonna have to do an invasion one of these nights here when we're ready to go. I think that'd be fun. I think that would be really funny to just like Pro Wrestling X, Pro Wrestling X, Pro Wrestling X. That would probably get you banned in a hurry, but we'll maybe have some fun in there. So, all right, gang, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm babbling. Hope you guys. Thanks for all the good positive feedback. I will pass that along to Robert the Man. And I'm thrilled that you guys are kind of on board with how we're working on the dev stuff. But believe me, we are wanting to get this bad boy done and to you guys as quick as possible. So I don't plan on anything taking months out here. So I'm going to work really hard on my end. And I know, and Robert is raring to go. He is so excited about this stuff, and he's going to be even more excited when I tell him you guys are marking out for some of this stuff and the repositioning and all that stuff. So, that would be great. Eric, one last question before we end. What was that declassified thing? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue. No idea what you're talking about there. Oski, same thing. Eric at ProWrestlingX.com. Send me some samples and stuff, brother. I said anything I can do to like build up a little. We're always. I love feedback, and I love brainstorming and concepting and all this kind of stuff. And I don't have when you work self-employment. I don't have anybody I can show video game concepts to or anything like that. Mr. Wrestling 5 is really good about some of that stuff. And again, Dave and Robert are both video game players, but I would love to see like some professionals' opinions because, like I said, there's stuff that I can miss or stuff that I don't think of or anything like that, and it's just more perspective. And so if I can get, because we've got a nice little bug tester group currently going, that kind of like we'll look at some of our early builds and figure stuff out. I would love to have like a UI or just a brainstorming group for some of that stuff, and I think I'll be back next week. I don't think I'm missing. So my schedule was kind of a mess last couple of weeks, but I enjoy doing these things, so I'm planning on trying to be there next week. So we'll see. Please keep pimping our Discord channel, because like I said, I'd love to see everybody in there. Does that URL change every week? Like if you type in that ZMUEK that I've got on our Discord channel, like on our thing right now, does that work still? Or do you have to do it new every time? Because I think I set this link to like not expire. Because I'd love to see more people in here. I'm working on kind of get some of this stuff up and running. Random Cable is in there. Welcome. Okay, so that's cool. Oski's in there. Excellent. Cool. Eric is a heel. Now I just made a new one. Oh, so you just made a new URL, but the room is still the same. Okay, that's cool. Okay, the URL you still have is still active. Excellent. Okay, that's cool. That's what I thought. But I just wanted to make sure because, like I said, I want to make sure that I'd love to get this going a little bit better. Because one of the things I was thinking about is bringing back our forums, and I don't think I want to do that just because they were such a spam hellhole. And I thought maybe if we move everything to Discord, that would be a good place to do that kind of stuff and get that community going. So, like I said, I'm still learning Discord. I would love to do a voice chat someday, with all you guys and just do that kind of stuff. Maybe that might be a fun alternate night instead of doing Twitch. Maybe we get in and do a voice chat. But you guys are able to enter that voice chat in there and all talk amongst yourselves for a little while. I'd love to see some action there. So yeah, just keep an eye out there. And but it's awesome to see some action going. And like I said, we want to start building this community and keep things going. And when we're ready to rock and roll with this new game, man, we're gonna go balls to the walls with promotion. And like I said, we're gonna have some fun stuff. So. Cool, gang. I'll probably hang out in Discord for the next 5-10 minutes or something like that, and so welcome to join us there. But I'm going to wrap the broadcast up here on Twitch tonight, and as always, ProWrestlingX.com, Facebook.com/ProWrestlingX, at ProWrestlingX on Twitter. We're on Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of fun stuff. Come find us, sign up for our email list, all that jazz. And then thanks again tonight. You guys are awesome, and we'll keep you posted on these builds and keep them coming. So cheers, gang.